Hello, welcome in. We're going to be using this yarn today. If you haven't picked up any of the Joann's Christmas yarn, you're missing out. So this is Yuletide. I love it. I bought 4 of these. I definitely want to buy more of this yarn, especially when it's on sale, guys. Please don't miss out on this beautiful Christmas yarn from Joann. So what am I going to make with this? So I think I'm going to make an infinity scarf. I call it a snood. I've already done my chains, and this is going to be a crochet with me. Instead of doing a live, I thought I would do a crochet with me. Now I do have this pattern available on my shop, my Etsy shop. So I've already pre-done my chains. Okay, here's the snood here. It's an infinity scarf, and I like to put tassels on them. So this is one of them. Very easy pattern, beginner-friendly pattern. So if you're interested in purchasing this pattern, go check out my Etsy, Melody Yarn Tinka. But isn't this gorgeous? I will be making some more to have available for sale in my shop when I have time. All right, so I've already done my chain. So I'm just gonna work up this infinity scarf while I sort of chat with you guys. I have nobody here, so I'm talking to the phone. So please leave your comments if you're watching this back. That'll make me feel like I'm actually talking to somebody. So I would love to know, like, do you have any crochet questions in general? Like, what are your hot takes on crochet? Do you know what hot takes are? So hot takes are sort of like unpopular opinions, or opinions that you have on crochet. They don't have to be popular or unpopular, but I would like to know, what are some of your opinions on crochet? I'm gonna start my pattern here, work this up while I'm chatting with you guys. So what are your opinions on crochet? How long have you been crocheting? I'd love to see some questions in the comments that I can turn into videos. I did a Q&A a little while ago video, and I just love that. So I'd like to have more questions. Even if they're not questions, like statements on crochet, like what are your favorite things about crochet? What are your unfavorite things about crochet? Let me hear them, because I am looking for content ideas. So your questions and comments I can turn into videos. So if you like my content and you want more content, please leave like a statement, a comment, something that I can turn into a video, because I would love to do that for you guys. I am absolutely obsessed with this Joann's Christmas yarn. If you haven't tried it, please get some while it's on sale. I placed an order last night before the sale ended, and I'm so glad I did, because this Christmas yarn is so soft and so beautiful. I am just loving the colorways. So Joann's, if you happen to be listening to this video, please keep this Christmas yarn all year long. I just love it. It's so gorgeous, and it is so soft. It's almost like softer than the regular big twist yarn. Does anybody think that? Please leave in the comments what you have made. If you have tried, I want to know, have you tried the Christmas yarn? Have you not tried it yet? This is my favorite colorway so far. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of Christmas candy or something like that. Aren't they so gorgeous? I love these. The yarn is just incredible. The Christmas Joann's yarn feels like I love this yarn brand. It is so soft. The colorways are so nice. So please run out and get some if you have not tried Christmas yarn. Tell me, what are you working on right now? Well, I'm working on this. What are you working on? I want to know what your projects are. I want to get some fun ideas from you guys. Have you guys tried the Christmas tree granny squares? I've seen those all over YouTube. You make like a granny square and then fold it into a Christmas tree. I want to make some of those. And then I also seen some crochet Christmas ornaments, lots of Christmas ornaments. So let me know, have you made Christmas ornaments this year or in the past? If you have, what are your favorite things to make? I also seen some really cute scrap yarn mushrooms, but the video that I saw, the lady was using a size 2 hook. I don't know that I could work with a size 2 hook. My eyesight is so bad. I don't know about anybody else in their late 50s like I am, but I have such a hard time seeing small, tiny things. So I don't know if I could do that. But they were making mushroom Christmas ornaments, or you could hang them on garlands, or you could hang them, you could have them for like rear view mirror, or just like little hanging mushrooms to put anywhere. But they looked so cute. I'm gonna have to go back and save that video and try to make it maybe in a different hook size that I could possibly see, because they were just so beautiful. Maybe I will find them and tag that in this video. I'm not sure that that I will remember which video that I saw. I'll probably have to go back and look through my YouTube history. Good thing we have YouTube history, right? Because we always, I don't know about you, but I see some really great stuff, and then I get distracted by the next video and the next video, and I forget to go back and look at all the cool stuff that I just saw. YouTube has slowly become my favorite channel to watch. Other than like movies, I love to watch YouTube. I just love learning like new projects, and I'm constantly seeing new videos from all the wonderful crochet creators out there, all kinds of great projects, tutorials. So if you're a crochet creator and you are watching my video, please leave me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Just if you just say, hey, I see you, that would mean a lot. As a new creator here on YouTube, it's been so intimidating. First it was scary, okay? So my first few months that I thought about starting a YouTube channel, I was too scared to start. I really was. And I have learned a lot watching all of the YouTube information, you know, videos on starting a new video or a new channel. And they always say that fear stops you. So if you're a creator and you are thinking about, oh, should I do it? Should I not? You're probably scared, number one, like I was. And so please don't feel scared to start your YouTube channel and your YouTube journey. I was so petrified to start my YouTube channel. And I started mine about a month and a half ago. And it's not really scary. It is, however, a ton of work. It is a full-time job. It's not for the, I don't know what word I'm trying to think. It's not for the faint of heart. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you're already stressed out with life and crocheting, and maybe you have like other channels you're working on, maybe you don't want to start a YouTube, because I'm telling you, the editing of the videos takes forever. It is super fun. I must say, I really, really like editing the videos, but I find that it takes forever. And I'm pretty fast and pretty quick at doing editing, and it still takes forever, the loading of the videos and all of that's involved. But it is a learning curve. I've had to learn how to use CapCut and the YouTube Studio and Canva and all of that, and it's been a learning experience. I have enjoyed it, I must say. I have enjoyed it, and it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, but it is more work than I thought it was going to be, for sure. I thought it was going to be just as easy as TikTok. You know, you make a video, you edit it, you post it, and it's done. But YouTube is like another whole universe that you have to learn, and you have to keep going. But I am trying to work up to my 4,000 hours watch time. So if anybody can help me out, and please watch some more videos if you like anything that I do here and you want to help support me, please leave a comment. The comments help my channel grow, and help sharing and liking and subscribing. Subscribing is always free. I don't think I'll ever charge anybody monthly subscriptions or anything like that, so it's totally free. So please subscribe and just enjoy watching what I'm doing and learning with me. As I learn new projects, I will share them with you and do some more tutorials of some of my projects, and we're just gonna have fun. We're going to turn this journey into just a journey of having fun, and I hope you've enjoyed everything that I have posted so far. So if you've watched some of my other videos, which ones are sort of your favorite? I'd love to hear from you. So please give me some feedback. What type of videos do you like the best? Do you like the tutorials? Do you watch my lives? You know, what do you enjoy? I've done a lot of tutorials so far, and I have still more tutorials to make. So just like you, I'm finding new projects that I'm liking and enjoying. And so I hope you've enjoyed my videos, and I hope you want more of my videos, and I would love to hear your suggestions as far as what you want to see, because that will help me create better content for you. So I really appreciate your comments. I really, really do. So if you are a crocheter, I would love to hear maybe your favorite projects, or maybe you've tried one of my tutorials. What is your favorite project so far? It's Christmas season right now, so are you working on Christmas projects? What are you working on? Let me know. I really should be doing a live right now because I need that. I need some back and forth here. It's just me looking into the camera. So again, if you're re-watching this, please stop what you're doing and leave me some comments because I need some interaction here with this video, please. All right, so this is my first time using this colorway. And again, this is the Joann's Christmas colors. I am really I'm obsessed with every single one that I have tried so far. This is Yuletide. Isn't that so beautiful? I'm loving all of the colors. Again, I've tried this one. This is so beautiful. I brought my bag of all of my Joann haul into the house. I'm in my yarn studio right now, which is sort of detached from my home. So it is in there, and so is the label, so I cannot tell you. The next time I come out here, I'm gonna have a list of all of the colors that I got. So again, if you bought some of that Christmas yarn, let me know in the comments what colors that you chose. There were maybe 2 or 3 that I did not buy. But every single one that I've tried so far, I love this yarn. It's so beautiful. Again, it reminds me of the I love this yarn, which is what I made this out of. This snood was made of I love this yarn, and that's some of my favorite yarn. It is so soft to work with, and this Christmas yarn is just giving me that. It really is. Does anybody else think that? I would love to hear your comments on this Christmas yarn. So Joann, whatever you're doing for this Christmas yarn, I am loving. Please keep it up. I am absolutely loving this, and I would love to see your seasonal yarns kept all year long, because us crocheters, we have to make the holiday projects so far ahead of time, and so we need this like months before the season starts. So Joann, if you're ever listening to this video, please keep your holiday yarn available all year long, because I know people working on markets and things like that, preparing for markets, market prep, they need the holiday yarn way before the holiday hits. So we need that extra time to make these projects. So holiday yarn for like Halloween, spooky yarn, we need all of that like way ahead of time. So did anybody buy any of the spooky yarn? I'm trying to remember. I think I bought some, and I don't know that I ever got to use it because it came out sort of too late. It came out a little bit too late in the season. So by the time my Joann's had the spooky yarn, it was just too late to make anything to sell, because we need to do the prep work. We need to make all of this stuff before the holiday, especially if you're selling online and you have to worry about shipping items, or if your craft fairs have not started yet for that season. We need that extra time. So does anybody agree with that as far as needing extra time for the holiday prep work? We really do. I placed an order with Joann's last night for a pickup. So I made sure that I used my coupon, and then when I go to pick it up, don't forget guys that you can get a $5 off 10, at least buying $10 worth, and you can get another $5 off. So I'm going to run in Joann's and see what else I can find. While I am there, I will probably pick up some more holiday yarn because, like I said, I am just loving it. I can't wait to see how these colors come out. This is giving me very much like tartan plaid or something like that. So I'm anxious to see how it'll work up with the colorways once I get this scarf going here. Again, the pattern to this snood I have available in my Etsy shop. I also have a pattern for this poncho. And then I also have a scarf pattern that I did, my very first pattern. Very easy, very beginner friendly. So how many beginner crocheters do we have here watching my content? I would love to hear from you. Have you been watching any of my tutorials for beginners? Do you like it? Has it helped you? I'd really like to know in the comments, because your comments can really help me guide me on what you guys want to see, how it worked out, did it help you? So if you have been watching my content and is there anything that you like about it, I'd love to hear it. That'll give me some guidance on more content ideas to make on my skeins. So I'm getting a nice variety of color here. Again, I'd love to know what you're working on. Are you working on Christmas? What projects are you working on? Have you tried any Christmas blankets. What are your Christmas ideas as far as projects? I don't know about you, but I need to like duplicate myself and put myself to work on other projects. I just don't have enough time during the day to work on everything that I'd love to make. How many of you are early birds, wake up early in the morning? I am not, but I sort of wish I was, because then I could get more crocheting into my day. So I am double stranding here. So I have 2 strands going at the same time. Look how beautiful this is working up. I'm in love with this Christmas Joann's yarn. I really am. I want to see more color variations and not just Christmas colors. I want them to make some more yarn like this because this is so beautiful. There's some variegated yarn that I think is new for Big Twist also. So I want to try some of that. I have tried the heathered yarn. The heathered Big Twist is so soft. Like Big Twist, your yarn is just getting softer and softer and softer. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite yarn ever. Have I said that yet? It's my favorite yarn. It really is. It's so affordable. It's easy to get at my Joann's locally and online. And it has a ton of colors. I'm not sponsored at all. I just absolutely love it. I want to make some ear warmers with this color. I want to make some neck warmers too. That's one of my next projects, is to make some neck warmers. But I'm loving the colorways on this. Just so beautiful. Love it. All right, so I just got a factory knot. Yep, I got a factory knot. So I'm gonna have to cut that out. So whenever you get a factory knot like this, guys, I cut them out because I don't want them to show in my work. And this little factory knot is going to go right into my scrap bucket here that I am collecting all of my scrap yarn, so that if I have a project that I need some polyfill, instead of using the polyfill, I'm going to be using my scrap yarn. So I'm just knotting that and leaving some ends there that I can hide easily. So those of you who are beginners and you get factory knots, cut them out, because if you don't cut them out, I mean, if you're working with a project and you use it and you have a front side and a back side, and you know that that knot is sort of falling on the back side of your work and not showing, then that's perfectly fine to leave it in. But where I'm working on a scarf here and I don't have a designated back or front, I'm going to want to hide that end as best that I can. So I just cut it out and leave some longer ends that I can weave in so that they won't be as noticeable. All right, and I do have that end right here, but that's going to be easy to hide. It's going to be so much easier to hide than that little short little end that could just stick up on your work and just make it just look not nice. Again, I'd love to hear your comments. So let me know what you're working on, what projects you're working on. Do you make scarves? What kind of scarves? What kind of winter projects are you working on? Are you still working on winter projects? Have you moved on to spring projects? I would love to know. So this is sort of evergreen projects, so you're going to be watching this video all year long. So what projects are you working on right now? I would love to hear it. Again, I'm working right now. It's in November. I had to stop and think. It's mid-November and I'm working on scarves, but I would love to know what you're working on right now. Let me know in the comments. These scarves are really fast to make up. They work up so nice and quickly. Again, this pattern is available on my Etsy shop. And again, it's for a snood. It's an infinity scarf. So it's double stranded and it's nice and large. So you can fold this around your neck, around your head if you want to. You can make it with tassels, without tassels. I do have a tutorial on adding tassels if that's something that you have not tried yet. I do have an easy, beginner-friendly tutorial on how to make tassels for your crochet work, for crochet projects. I have just that snood that I showed you. That snood is in Painted Canyon. This one right here. I love this yarn, Painted Canyon, and it is the only snood that I have available in my shop right now. That is the last one. So hopefully I will make this scarf before that scarf sells and I lose that listing. It sells out, so we'll see. I have a couple listings that are just about ready to sell out. I have a mesh scarf that goes over your head. That's almost selling out. The snood listing is almost ready to sell out. I have some beanies. Those are almost ready to sell out. I have fingerless mittens. I only have 2 pair left. So I have several listings that are on the verge of selling out right now. So let me know, how many of you do have a shop that you sell in? Do you have an Etsy shop? Do you have a website? Shopify? Do you have some other way of selling your work? Do you do market preps? Do you sell in markets? I'd love to know how you sell your yarn. I mean, your crochet projects. I'd love to know about that. So let me know in the comments. I'm very supportive of other creators too. So I don't feel like it's a competition. I feel like it's more supportive. I think it's great to help support other creators. I buy lots of items from other creators. The crochet work that I buy from other people, I'd love to showcase those on my TikToks. And I've done it on here on my YouTubes also. This tapestry back here is a crochet friend. And then these chickens, this chicken bag, I have a beautiful doll. Up here, see that gorgeous doll? One of my crochet friends made that for me. It is so adorable. This stocking right here was made by Dennis. I have so many things in my crochet room that are made from other people. Like I said, this tapestry right here was made by Aspen, and then she made me a gorgeous little bookmark that's hanging up here. I have some dishcloths here from Dee. I'll try to remember to tag everybody when I'm making this. But this cute chicken purse, these chickens, I made these loaf cats. This is one of my items that I sell. I sell these kitty cat pillows. Again, if you're looking for a really cute, easy project, you can look at my Etsy to purchase this pattern for the snood. It's very, very beginner friendly, very easy pattern. And then you can make these snoods in any colors that you want to. You can make the black ones. It was inspired by the Wednesday Netflix movies. So Enid in that movie, she is a crocheter and she makes a pink striped one. I've sold out of the pink striped ones. And she makes one for her friend Wednesday, and she makes Wednesday a black one because she knows Wednesday loves the black. So she makes her an all black one with some tassels on it. So I have sold a ton of those. So if you're looking for a really beginner friendly, easy project, check out my pattern for the snood. Again, this is working up so beautifully with all of these different colors of reds, greens, and it's got white and gray in there. I really love the gray added to the red and the green. Isn't that so beautiful? I am loving these colors. They're just so gorgeous. Oh, here's some tassels. Here's a tassel right here that I made for my tutorial. So if you're looking to make a tassel and need to know how to do it and how to attach it to your projects, please just watch my tutorial on making a tassel and attaching it to your crochet projects. And those little tassels would be such cute ghosts in a garland. All you would have to do is maybe put some glue, some little eyeballs or something on those and put them on a garland, and they would be adorable little ghosts. Again, I am just loving these colors. These are just so cute. I'm obsessed with this. This Joann's yarn is so gorgeous. I cannot get over how gorgeous it is. So usually like Christmas yarn is the basic red, white, and green. Kind of boring. These colors are so gorgeous because they're sort of like heathered and messy, as in, you know, like messy colors, like some of the colors from before and after are sort of mixed in with them. So it's not just solid red, green, white. It's really just gorgeous heathered messy colors that are just so beautiful. And the reds aren't like a true red only, and the greens aren't a green. They're just sort of like, I don't know, a darker green. And I just can't describe how gorgeous these are. They're really beautiful. I can't wait to see this finished product. Okay, so now I'm in a section where it's a lot of white and gray. And both of my yarns seem to be in the white and gray together. Hopefully I'll get like another color coming through on one of these strands. I love it if I'm doing like 2 strands and they're at different points. So hopefully they won't come together at the same time and be a solid color. I'm hoping to get like some variance in the different colors. And these Christmas colors strands, skeins are just a little bit thinner than the regular skeins, so they're not as large. So usually for these snoods, it'll take me 2 entire big twist skeins, and I will probably need at least, I'm guessing 4. I have 4 of this color. So I haven't made a snood with these Christmas colors yet, but these skeins are quite a bit smaller than the regular skeins, so I will need more. So I have 4 in this colorway. So hopefully I will be able to make this snood using the 4 skeins that I had. Okay, so these colors I'm starting to get on one of these strands, I'm getting a darker gray, and on the other strand, I'm getting some red with some white, so that's perfect. That's just what I'm looking for these 2 colors to be different colors when I'm working them up, so this is absolutely perfect. And I wish that I had gotten this Christmas yarn earlier, but I sort of just stumbled upon it when I was in my Joann's, so I really don't think I could have gotten it too much earlier. But again, Joann's, we need the holiday yarn months before the holidays. So if anybody, any representative from Joann's is watching this video, I absolutely am obsessed with your Christmas yarn. We just need the holiday yarn a few months earlier so we can start preparing for the holiday season before the holiday, whatever it is. Like we need the Halloween yarn in the summer before Halloween, and we need the Christmas yarn a little bit earlier also. A few months, we need it like the quarter before. All right, so now I'm getting some red and some green coming in with the different strands. So one strand is coming up red and one strand is coming up green. Just working up perfectly here. Again, this red is going from like maroon almost to like a pink, so there's lots of variances in the red color. The green color, so far it's been pretty consistent, but it does go from having maybe lots of white in it to darker greens, but the green is a very beautiful, like forest green. It's not a bright Christmas, bright green color. All right, so I'm red and green right now. And it seems to be over the same section that's red and green pretty consistently. I'm hoping that the pooling will be at different sections and not always in the same section. Okay, now I've got a gray. So I've got one strand that's kind of green and gray and one that's red and gray, which is really good. Now it looks like I've got gray and red coming out. All right, so I've got white. I've got a whole section here that they're both coming out white, but it's not a solid white. It's more like a really white with some gray in it. All right, I've got one strand that's gray and one that's white and maroon, which is really, really pretty, but then I'm getting some green every once in a while in the grays. So it's just working up just so beautifully with all the different colors. Darker green, darker maroon. Like I said, there's so many variations in these colorways. For this one skein has so many different places that are totally different colors. So it's really beautiful the way it's coming out. And the portions that are sort of like the white and the gray, it's sort of like it's pooling. So it's not consistent on, you know, how often it's color changing. It's sort of like pooling yarn where it's coming at different places. So where this is an infinity scarf and you're going to be wrapping it around, you'll have different options on what colors you want to have showing, depending on how you wrap it around your neck or your head. I'm so glad that both of my strands that I'm using are not on the exact same colorways at the same time. It's nice to have them both coming out like at different places. I still got red, the maroon and the red coming out. And again, the maroon color is not solid red, or the green is not solid green. It's got white streaks in it or gray streaks in it throughout. So you're never going to have like solid red or green. You're going to always have that streaks of gray or white in it, which is just beautiful. Loving it. Sometimes the white will have gray streaks. Sometimes the white will have streaks of the red or maroon or green in it. All right, so now I've got gray and I've got the maroon coming out at the same time. Again, just gorgeous, so beautiful. If you haven't tried the holiday yarns, please do, because you will not be disappointed. These yarns are just gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty? I'm just loving it. It is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I give this yarn 20 out of 10. I really do. When I love something, it gets a 20 out of 10. Not 11 or 12 out of 10, 20 out of 10. I have no complaints out of this yarn at all, except for the fact that we needed it just a little bit more earlier than it came out. And I'm just hoping that they keep it year long so we can make our products ahead of time and have things ready way before this season. All right, so now I'm getting gray and maroon, but the maroon, I'm getting lots of white. So it's not even maroon now, it's just turned into white and gray. Again, these colors are just so beautiful. So that's what I'm working up right here. So that's so pretty. And I'm glad because this was a section that kept coming out as red and green together consistently on all of my rows so far. So it's so nice that I have a different variation right here. So I'm getting white out of one strand and gray out of the other strand. And it's right over a section that has been coming out all green and white. So, I mean, green and maroon. Again, this colorway is Yuletide. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. So pretty. All right, so now I'm in both strands are coming up sort of this whitish gray color. Again, so gorgeous. And it's coming out at different places in my scarf, so I am really loving it. All right, so now it's gone to darker gray and lighter gray. Now it's gone to white, now it's gone to red. So it's got white and red on one strain and gray, light gray and dark gray. Now we've got some green. It's just like you're working up with plaid yarn. It is just so beautiful. Okay, now I've got the maroon and the green coming together. So one strand is coming maroon, one strand is coming the green, and they both have whites in them. So again, put in the comments. I would love to know, what is your favorite holiday pattern to make? Do you have a favorite to make? Do you have a favorite ornament or holiday scarf, mittens, hats, something? Like, what is your favorite go-to for Christmas? Do you make blankets for Christmas? If you make Christmas blankets, this would be the most beautiful yarn to use for Christmas. It is so soft. And the colors are just so beautiful. It's like you're working with plaid. Now it's darker maroon and the darker green and the gray together and the white. So pretty. I can't wait to pick another holiday color and start making something else with it. I don't know if I'm going to make a scarf or a neck warmer next or an ear warmer, but I'm definitely going to try one of the other Joann holiday colors because it is so beautiful. I love it. It's so pretty. This scarf is just coming up so pretty, guys. So let me know if you have tried this yarn. What did you make with it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I've got the one skein is a dark maroon and one skein's the darker green coming out now. This colorway is reminding me so much of tartan plaid. This would be so gorgeous as a blanket if you had a camp If you had a cabin, a lodge somewhere where it was nice and woodsy, a camper, this would be so beautiful as a blanket in a cabin. If you've got little grandkids coming over, they would just love a blanket for Christmas in this beautiful Christmas yarn. Or Christmas stockings. How many of you have made Christmas stockings? I have never made a Christmas stocking. This one that I have hanging back here is from a friend that I purchased from his shop. But this would make a gorgeous Christmas stocking. All right, so now we've got one strand is sort of the whitish color and the other strand is the gray. So pretty. Again, the white and the gray is kind of like more pooling colors where they're sort of coming out, but it was over a place that had come out sort of gray and white together. Now I'm on this part, but it's over this part, which is over this part. So I'm really glad that it's coming out of different sections and it's not all the same section. Again, this holiday Christmas yarn from Joann's is, I'm giving it a 20 out of 10. I just love it. And I can't wait to try all of the colors. There are a couple colors that I did not purchase. They were not calling to me, but this color was absolutely calling for me. I bought 4 skeins. All right, so now one skein is gray and one skein is red. That's great. Loving that. I love it when I get 2 different colors coming out at the same time. So we've got the maroon and white and the gray and white, which is perfect. And it's over a place that was green and red, so that's perfect. Again, depending on what project you're doing, the hook size you're using, it's just going to come out at different times, hopefully, like this one is. But even if it was coming out all the same together, I think it would still be gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty? Loving it. All right, so now we've got one strand that is red and white and one that is green and white. But it's over the same color. I like it when all of my different rows are sort of different colors. All right, so now we're going to darker red or maroon, I should say. All right, so it's staying red and green, but I'm going over a place that was white and gray, so that's great. And I am definitely, well, I'm hoping I have enough. I'm not sure. I might be playing Yarn Chicken, but that's okay because I have 2 other skeins here. So if I run out of yarn for this scarf, I have 2 other full skeins there. So I'm loving the fact that I got this far with these skeins because they are so much smaller than the regular big twist skeins. But I'm able to almost get this whole scarf finished with the 2 small skeins that I have. I thought the skeins looked bigger, but they're ready to collapse into nothing there. All right, so we've got one that's sort of the maroon, the darker maroon, and we've got one strand that's the darker green, and they've got gray running through them. Again, this yarn could not be more beautiful, and it's over a place that was white and gray, so that's perfect. Again, if you're interested in this scarf pattern, it's available in my Etsy shop, Melody Yarn Tinka. It is going to look like this one, obviously in a different colorway, but it's going to be an infinity scarf with some tassels on it. Oh, Okay, I caught a fish. I caught a fish. I caught a yarn fish. Anybody catch yarn fishes? Okay, so I'm in white and gray right now, and that's over red, the maroon, and the green, so it's perfect. Okay, one of these is getting heavy. When you catch a fish, it gets kind of heavy. So I have this much left in my skeins. Both of them are sort of like that. So let's see how much longer I can go. But then I'm going to have to break into my new other two skeins for sure. So this is what I've got so far. And my daughter's coming over for lunch. So I'm gonna take a little break. But isn't that gorgeous so far? Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this yarn. This yarn is so beautiful, guys. Isn't that so beautiful? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And every piece of this scarf looks different. So I'm gonna take a little break in the video, but you won't know it because I'm gonna continue here in a second, and we'll see how this is looking when I come back. Okay, I have finished it. I've got my scarf done, and I used the gorgeous Yuletide Joann's Christmas yarn. This is so gorgeous. So this is the scarf. I have finished it, and I have put the tassels on, and let me try it on to show you what it looks like on the scarf, and loop it over my head and wear it as a snood. It's nice and roomy. It warms your back. This is just perfect infinity scarf. So I just give this yarn a 20 out of 10. I just love it so much. Thanks, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want some more videos. See you next time.